footsteps there. Looks like... Looks like we will be getting this one underway very, very shortly. Okay. Alrighty, so looks like we'll be getting underway. Okay, enough of that. Let's jump in. And of course we are in the down to one cup number 2 lower bracket match 1. Let's go ahead and change that one. Okay, so here we go into the match now, guys, and we will be spectating someone here. Let's take a look at who this is now that we're jumping into the match. So this is Orderly Chaos. He's at the airfield right here. We can see it's someone else with an Invisi pistol, which always fun to see. This is Kilenium right here near Arras. So he's just going to be looting that one up. Already got himself either a Makarov or a P99. Looks like as well. Let's flick around. Let's see who else we can see. And now we've got someone over here in Dota. So that is going to be Don't Shoot Me, aka the Early Access podcast, with a fire axe right here. So he's going to be pretty happy with that one. Alrighty, so looks like right here he's just heading to. We've got someone heading towards the old airfield as well. So looks like Nitro FPS is in here, and he's doing his favourite thing for the looks of things. Looks like he might be heading towards. There's a few crates down here. For those that don't know, and Nitro, he's obviously got them sussed. Of course, they're not a huge weapon spawn, but crates, of course, do have a very low chance to drop weapons like the Vitiaz SMG. And it looks like we've got someone else up here, Orderly Chaos, and he's actually got a Scout sniper rifle there. So he is looking pretty set, only not even 4 minutes in with that Scout sniper, so he's got to be pretty happy with that one there. And oh, he's actually just spotted someone. I think that might even be Nitro FPS. He's zeroing into him, misses the first shot. Already we're seeing some jumps coming out. Oh, Nitro's in a lot of trouble, just ducked behind the defilade there, but he's going to be last chance to hit him before he pops behind that hill. Doesn't quite manage to. And there we go. So that was, I think, 3 or 4 shots from that Scout sniper rifle expended there. So only got about 6 left unless he can find another clip. And another fun fact about the Scout sniper rifle, actually one of the probably the easiest weapon in the game to hit with. Not only is it deadly accurate with a... Oh no, we can see the P99 coming in there. That was a headshot. And he's just gone down. I think that was... maybe, well, we can actually have a look to see who's dropped out. So I think that was Tubby Games there, who just went down in Arras. So well played to Kilenium there. And Tubby Games says in chat, Arras is a death trap, and that is fairly accurate. It has to be said, Arras. Well, you don't go there if you want to live in some cases. So right here we've got actually one of those Scout sniper rifles might have even hit our friend Nitro FPS over here near the old airfield. Looks like he's just going to be popping over the hill here. Going to be fine, but yeah, an interesting way to play it. Looks like we've got the chopper drop coming in now as well, as Nitro finds himself a bit of food, and that chopper's actually dropped. Oh, we've got someone else here as well. It's dropped near Arras, so kind of near Arras, maybe a little bit more towards Dota as well. So let's take a look. We've actually got another person with a Scout right here as well. So let's just take a look. And yes, so we've got another Scout in play near the US base. So 2 Scouts already. And Kilenium here actually just aggroed a snake. Not good news for Kilenium. We've got someone else in Dota here. I think this is Early Access Podcast. Let's take a look. Yes, it is Early Access Podcast, aka Don't Shoot Me. And as well, guys, definitely want to, by next week's Cup as well, get a kind of permanent spectator UI, which is generally improved, you know, shows the play name permanently and all of that fun stuff. So definitely lots of cool stuff to come into spectator mode yet. But for now, we're just going to be looking at Don't Shoot Me, Access Podcast, just coming up those stairs there, playing it nice and safe. Don't think there's anyone near him, but why not play it safe? There we go. So we've just switched over to the old airfield right there. We can see, oh, someone actually, he does see a pistol down there. Orderly Chaos may already have a pistol, so he's going to be fine. Let's take another look around the map, see who's heading to everyone else. It looks like we've got Omega Maniac also in Dota right here. And he is going to be eating those crackers. And has not found himself a gun or a melee weapon yet either, so not too happy about that, I'm sure. Though here we've got Brohemia. Now this is actually dangerous because we can see Brohemia with the Scout sniper rifle. He's going to have a clear view of that weapons crate from the looks of things, which is really going to be tricky to outplay. So yeah, look at that. He's got a perfect view of that weapons crate. You can actually already see someone heading towards it, and is he going to take the shot? Very hard, of course, to hit the moving targets, thanks to the kind of fairly realistic bullet ballistics in Down to 1. Do have to account for travel time and a little bit of bullet drop, although it looks like Omega Maniac here in a little bit of trouble as well. That snake giving him a little bit of trouble. Does manage to drop it though. That is exactly what the snakes are there for, just to make your life hard as a sniper camping on the mountain. So, as anyone camping on the mountain even. There's another snake near him as well, so he's got to be careful of that one. For now though, just bandaging up. Does not have the medic perk as we can see. So let's take a look. Who else is heading near that crate? I want to take a look. We've got someone else near here as well, and these guys actually may even be within viewing range of each other. They're both of the guys with the sniper rifles, Orderly Chaos and I think Brohemia it was, were or are looking at the weapon crate as we can see him. I'm not too sure where Brohemia was there, but he must have been very, very close to being spotted here. Looks like again we're going to be having a bit of a sniper off. We haven't actually had too many of those before, but looks like these guys just playing it out. I think I heard a snake as well, so snake aggroed onto Orderly Chaos over there near the airfield, taking another look at the weapons crate. So again, we're having someone with an AK. So we've got an AK-47 here, Killenium, moving up towards it, and he's actually just been spotted there by the Scout sniper Omega Maniac, I do believe that was. So Omega taking a few shots from Killenium right there as well, and we do have the Vitiaz man as well, very, very close. So let's switch back to our Scout sniper rifle friend, and this is going to be tricky. Oh no, he's just thrown the grenade. It's gone right at his feet. He's in a lot of trouble, taking shots not actually connecting there to Orderly Chaos, and it only takes 2 shots to go with this Scout. Can he take him down? Let's have a look. Let's keep our eyes trained on him. Oh no, they've just found each other in melee. He can't seem to hit a shot. Oh no, this is embarrassing. This is, oh, there we go. That was unlucky. Look at that. Oh, wow. Whew. That was, well, very fortunate there for very fortunate for Orderly Chaos that he was able to no-scope Retro Man there. Wow. 1NT doesn't work. Providing a bit of, wow, that is that's interesting. Of course, that is part of the reason why it's so fun to do this. There we go. Now I was just about to say Orderly Chaos. He's did say I was trying G. There we go. I was about to say that was a new bug which I've not heard of before, but good to hear that that is not actually the case. In the meantime, though, in Dota here, Don't Shoot Me, he's actually spectating someone getting a few shots across. I think one did just hit his leg, whoever that was, heading behind the house, popping in towards that doorway now. So Don't Shoot Me, looks like he's playing it fairly safe as well. So looks like we're going to be seeing the playable area again. Just fairly large still at the moment. No major changes to it just yet. You can see Don't Shoot Me again, just scoping in on that building. Going to be trying his luck from the looks of things at the kind of long-range pistol shot. There we are. We've just seen someone pop out of the building there. Don't Shoot Me is going to try and get the zeroing on, but that's some nice dodging there from whoever that was. Let's have a look. Wow. Okay, so it looks like Don't Shoot Me not quite able to get that one down. Oh, I've just actually missed that. There we go. No, he doesn't want to go for another shot on it either, but this is fairly close. So it's going to be Don't Shoot Me. He sees him again, and that is probably a little bit too long of a range to actually take that pistol shot there, so that's not going to happen from the looks of things. Omega Maniac in the meantime as well, just running across. And I'm not too sure whether he's actually taking shots there. He might have actually been from Don't Shoot Me. Yeah, that sounds like it. So Don't Shoot Me getting a few shots across onto him. None of them hitting at the moment in the meantime. We've got Nitro FPS at the airfield. Okay, so looks like he's going to be getting the reload happening on that M4. Remember, the top two players from this match are going to be going into towards the winners bracket final right there. So there we go. Don't Shoot Me again, running a little bit low on food. Probably going to have to find some fairly shortly. Gets the reload happening on what sounds like a P99 there. Looks like as well Omega Maniac with that P99. Just heading towards a US base. And just heading towards the southern farm even there as well. In the meantime, it looks like we've got Don't Shoot Me just getting across some rations there, eating those ones up. And it's looking a bit like Nitro FPS here might be meeting whoever that was at the southern farm fairly shortly as well. Got Don't Shoot Me coming down there as well. And the southern farm here we can see with the P99 in hand, this is going to be Omega Maniac. So Omega still on full thirst, still on pretty much full health, pretty much full hunger as well, I should say. So not in too much danger. But right now, just checking behind him, Nitro, making sure there's no one else coming back from the airfield. Of course, we are all seeing everyone kind of conglomerate towards or move towards the same area, so we should be seeing some more firefights fairly soon. I'm not too sure. Nitro FPS there. We can see again, looks like this might even be Don't Shoot Me or the Early Access podcast here. Yes, it is. He was just heading. Let's actually just swap back to the Don't Shoot Me man. Yes, he's heading towards Dota from the looks of things. Just going to be able to peek this hill. These guys are getting fairly close together as well. So it's looking like we're going to have another close firefight. Nitro FPS is going to be on full thirst and hunger at the moment, so he's fine. No problems there. It looks like we've got Nitro FPS just coming across there as well, or Don't Shoot Me rather, I should say. So he almost is in eye shot of Nitro FPS. Nitro's just down there in the southern farm area there. So if Don't Shoot Me continues on this path, he should be able to see him fairly shortly. And he's doing okay on thirst and hunger, just a little bit below half hunger now. Omega Maniac in the meantime going to be heading across here to the outskirts of Arras, heading towards the northern outlook as well. But Nitro FPS here again at the southern farm with that M4 still fine. Still just looting up these buildings. Nothing really left to loot in them from the looks of things. But again, we've got the Early Access Podcast, Don't Shoot Me, taking it nice and slow here. Just wandering along. And there we go. So it looks like Omega Maniac finally made it into the Northern Pass. Or the Northern Spawn area, I should say. So looks like, again, we're going to be having him maybe even heading towards the weapons crate again, from the looks of things. And Early Access Podcast here, Don't Shoot Me, taking it a little bit slow. And right now is where he should be able to see Nitro FPS. Nitro is actually just coming around the back of the southern farm. So surely the Early Access Podcast, or Don't Shoot Me, surely he can see him. He will be able to very shortly if he can't already there. So just popping up. Going to be running down the hill here, taking it nice and slow again. So making sure he doesn't misstep. He probably doesn't actually have too much bullets left. Too many rounds left in the clip here of the pistol that he's got either. He did use quite a few in that earlier engagement in Dota as well. So a bit like Omega Maniac here, he's going to be heading towards that weapons crate drop. Fairly safe at the moment as well, and Nitro FPS kind of tailing him. Just fairly behind. And looks like right now Jack Plays Arma 3 in the Twitch chat there saying Rip died of thirst a while ago. That is right. And who else have we got? We got Rip poor Tubby as well earlier on. So and Red 13 saying the Scout is the bringer of almost every bug you've seen. So the Scout, it's interesting because it's the exact same sort of setup as all of the other weapons. I mean, it does have the scope, of course, like the C36, but there you go. Don't Shoot Me now as well. Playing it very cautiously, and it looks like the playable area at the moment is being a little bit passive, not really wanting to get too small just yet. So, or even at all potentially in this round. Of course, we only have one more player that needs to die before we know who will be proceeding in towards the grand final. There's 6 players there, so it's going to be pretty tense. Heading towards the 20-minute mark now, and these guys are starting to get a little bit low on food and water at the moment. We can see here Omega Maniac just about to hit 25% hunger. This is Early Access Podcast, I should say. Oh, Don't Shoot Me, just about to hit 25% hunger. So he's going to be heading towards the airfield there. In the meantime, Omega Maniac is heading towards the rocky outcrop, seeing what he can find himself. He is low on thirst at the moment. And we are going to be seeing... Oh, that's actually a drink bottle. But Nitro FPS, Nitro is set from the looks of things. He's got pretty much full thirst, pretty much full hunger as well. And he's pretty much... I don't think he's actually shot a bullet from his M4 yet either. So, pretty much full everything over on the Nitro side. And if I had to hedge a bet, I'd say he's probably got a bandage somewhere in the inventory as well. So... probably going to be seeing that. And is the area decreasing? It looks like it's not. Looks like it's not. Alrighty, so what we may even do, what I think would be a good idea is to... interesting. So we've actually got the rocky outcrop here. This is going to be Omega Maniac just heading towards the rocky outcrop. And what we may even do is do like a... let the players know. Okay, so areas not decreasing. Dota is now meant to be out of bounds. There we go. Of course, guys, we did actually have to switch this match to the US server run. The US East server. US East server was playing up a little bit of lag, and of course we do not want any lag, so I decided to switch it over to US, and everything in terms of networking is running fairly smoothly at the moment. Just that playable area, which is not liking it. So. Looks like Don't Shoot Me here as well. He's I'm not sure if this is Don't Shoot Me that's got this M4. No, it's Nitro FPS. So Don't Shoot Me does have isn't the airfield now, does have that AKM, so he's actually looking pretty set at the moment as well. So looks like right now as well we've got someone else. We've got one at Arras, one at the airfield, and one over in the rocky outcrop. So okay. Looks like alrighty, so Mega Maniac and Co just running around. I think what may even be good to do is and Red 13 in the chat, they're saying what happened with the well. I kept hearing about it but didn't see it. You have to check out the grand final, the last few minutes of the VOD of the grand final on our YouTube channel actually, or even on our Twitch highlight here on twitch.tv/down-to-one-game. And like Abix is saying in chat there, Kerbal Well program, it pretty much was. So basically what happened was that Ancient ran into the well in the grand final when there's only 2 players left, him and Abix, and Ancient was bleeding out from memory and not looking too good, but yeah, it basically, like Ancient saying in chat, it pwned him. So basically knocked him up into the air at 20 meters above the ground. It fell down and he died. So, speaking of environmental dangers, we actually got someone here. I think this is Early Access Podcast, who sees that nice physically shattered smoke grenade and picks that one up. He's actually on top of the ladder now as well. So alrighty. Alrighty, there you go. Just let the players know, doing like a kind of fake playable area thing, but we did actually just see the smoke grenade thrown, and we can see that smoke grenade was actually spotted here. So Nitro FPS has to be a little bit careful. He's running towards the smoke grenade here, so that's where we're probably going to be able to see the first kind of point of contact. I'm not too sure if Nitro can see anyone in that tower. Definitely is a little bit tricky to spot at this distance without a scoped weapon. So it looks like he's just going to be having a drink, so obviously not too concerned about anyone in the tower just yet. But let's switch over again. I think switch over again to the Early Access Podcast and take a look at what he's seeing up there, I think. So let's go, there we go. So he doesn't actually see Nitro FPS yet. Oh, this could be fairly dangerous. He's just looking in the one direction at the moment. Obviously seeing if he can spot someone. Nitro FPS, I think, he is to the right of his screen. I'm not too sure if Nitro can see someone there. We did just see him scoping up towards the tower, so something is going to happen very, very shortly. I think Nitro actually just saw his head pop out. Gets the jumps across. Let's take a look. Yes, Early Access Podcast does see him. So he's got the AKM. Very accurate weapon at ranges. High recoil, of course. And he's trying to get the shots across. So, don't think any of those quite managed to hit. But on the lookout as well for the third player around the town. So he's going to be moving across Ooh, moving across the area there, ducking down. They've got a Mega Maniac heading in towards the airfield as well, and right now spectating Nitro FPS. Nitro surely is going to be able to see a Mega Maniac very shortly, and we can see some shots coming across over onto Don't Shoot Me. That might have even been a ricochet that hit him there through the metal of the tower, which it looks like right now he's going to be popping back up in a little bit of trouble. Very hard to spot. Nitro FPS in a very good position right now, and I want to see where is Omega Maniac. Omega Maniac, he must have heard that shot from Nitro FPS, so he's actually coming around, potentially looking to flank Nitro. All in the same area right now. First he gives himself a bit of a drink, and these guys are going to run into each other very, very shortly right here. Nitro FPS actually running the exact way, and he's just spotted him. No! Omega Maniac sees it first. Nitro busts out the M4. There we go. Easy as that. Takes him down, and it will be Nitro doing the work there onto Omega Maniac. So there we go. Nitro and Don't Shoot Me qualifying through. And Nitro FPS saying scared me there. It scared us a little bit when he didn't look back the first time, and it's down to these two now as well. So looks like Early Access Podcast, he's dying of hunger as well, but Nitro FPS surely going to finish him off here in the tower. He knows exactly where he is, and climbing down the ladder may even be a bit of a hazard in itself for Don't Shoot Me here as well with that AKM, and he's probably expended about 10 bullets from it at the moment. You can see that expended smoke grenade down there at his feet as the hot zone's hitting the opposite side of the playable area right there. So it's looking like we do see him, and he's going to be trying to get a few shots across on towards there. Alrighty.